Dear Sir, please find enclosed my mother's death certificate. With it, please accept my heartfelt gratitude for the pension you sent her for 53 years. It was a great support to our family, especially when we, her children, were young. Many thanks.
The woman's husband must have been one of the first people we insured. At least she didn't need to worry about her livelihood and whether her husband's employer would support her after he died. She could rely on the occupational pension policy her husband had with SPP. That was our name back then. My name is Esther Eriksson. I was SPP's first employee. I joined on the 1st of March 1917. Many companies wanted to sign up their employees for this new thing, an occupational pension policy. Sweden had had a basic public pension since 1913, but it was small and didn't help much. It was generally assumed that you'd work until the day you kicked the bucket. Our solution sprang from a simple question. In 1906, at an event at the Oderholm Ironworks, an employee asked,
Can we talk about pensions for a while?
"Can we talk about pensions?" His colleagues agreed. They took the issue to the ironmaster, who took it to the other ironworks. Things snowballed and led to SPP being founded, employers and employees working together for a more secure future. How about that? SPP's approach broke new ground. Grow your pension with your paycheck. And the pension follows you even if you change employer. It's untouchable, which makes you feel safer. Secure people dare to try new things, like new jobs. And labour mobility is good for employers too. Everybody won. SPP grew quickly. More companies signed up, paying in premiums. We managed the fund and started paying out pensions. Responsible asset management of untouchable pensions. That's what you do to this day. But SPP was only for white-collar staff. Blue-collar workers had their public pension, but nothing more. By the 1950s, there was a big difference in pension between an SPP-covered employee and a unionised worker. Parliament started discussing a general supplementary pension called ATP. The topic was so controversial that Swedes still talk about the ATP battle of the 1950s. The result was a public ATP system built on our SPP model, but that wasn't managed by us. Many assumed SPP would cease to exist. With the labour market now negotiating pension plans and insurance terms on its own, what would our contribution to society's security system be? Once again, we simply said, can we talk about pensions? How can we make social security even better? The answer was ITP, a new supplemental agreement for the labour market that we were responsible for managing. And that's how it's continued. What once was a cutting-edge solution gets built into society's safety net, and we have to advance. So, when ITP became a mandatory part of collective agreements in the labour market, we had to adjust. In the 1990s, when legislation opened up the pension fund market, we adjusted to the new competition, which is how it should be. And so, for instance, we created SPP Life. We bought parts of Gota Bank. We merged with Trygg-Hansa. Then we sold SPP Life to Handelsbanken, who took the brand SPP. We became Elekta. We rode out the financial crisis of 2008 and 2011. Today, the company where I once worked manages 800 billion Swedish krona and is one of Sweden's largest owners in listed companies. Elekta is the preset option in today's ITP system. And it's not only white-collar workers who can have their pension managed by Elekta. Now blue-collar workers and civil servants are included. I'm glad that pensions today cover more than just survival. You all seem to lead such active lives now, long after you stop working, helped by our pension solutions. Well done. But that doesn't mean we should just stop the conversation, right?
Can we talk
So
about
once again, can we talk about pensions?